Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so today I want to set up a little farm area for Chino. So ignore how I have my houses laid out because all of this is going to change. But right now I have Chino located here. I originally had all of my houses, you can see, kind of set up in a grid, but I was wanting to change it around a little bit. I've set up my main plaza area to look like a castle. And then if you come over right, again, these houses will move. I've set up a little canal area, and so that's what I've been working on. But then I also want to set up some more kind of rural areas. This canal area will kind of be my urban area. My castle area will kind of be more pretty and gardeny. So I'm gonna focus more on that there. And then I also have a little bit of the beach area left. This is my beach area. I put Abel's sisters down here. That's kind of peak. And a little ice cream thing here. A little restaurant area. And I want to set up a little garden area for Chino at her house as well. Right now I have a little mini farm here, and it's all just kind of fenced in one at a time. And then I also have an orchard. So I've got peaches, these are cherries, I've just eaten them, and pears, oranges, and then these are apples. So I have this little orchard set up, and then I have a house set up here. So this is going to be Mac that's going to be living here because he's got a little log cabin. I can show you what his house is like. He was actually one of my starter villagers, which is also really funny because if you look inside his actual house, he still has all of the original decor that the starter villagers come with. I do have the DLC, so I'm still working through Happy Home so that I can actually have access to changing this, because obviously this is not it. But I think the outside of his house works really well for an orchard. Recipe. Carrot bagel sandwich. Right. Mac is the only villager where I actually have his portrait as well. I'm trying to get Claude's because I kind of want to swap out Claude for someone else. But I do love Claude, so I want to at least get his portrait before I do that. He was also one of my earlier villagers. You can see he has the original lazy style interior. Show you him. Oh, he's sleeping right now. But yeah, this is what his house looks like. And I'd kind of, if I kept him, I would at least work to try to get his actual house and not just the default lazy villager house. But I'm thinking about swapping him out for Sasha because I do have Sasha's amiibo card and they're both lazy rabbits. So I wouldn't necessarily want both of them. And Sasha kind of goes a little bit better with the aesthetic that I have going on. And I do also have another lazy villager that has the nature hobby, which is what Claude has as well. So I kind of just already have a lot of redundancy. So I'm thinking about swapping him out for Sasha, but I want to get his portrait first. But then where I'm thinking of putting the farm, I'll show you. Like I said, I have the plaza area set up over here with my museum and everything. Nook's Cranny is also set up in the plaza. I still need to do a lot of the decoration here. I've kind of placed some stuff that I want here, but I'm not sure. Claude is me for real. Yeah, I know. Just sleeping in his house. But then I want to set up a little farmer's market up here. You can see I have kind of a grocery store. I had more stuff here, but I removed it as I was just working towards getting all this set up. And then I've also have a little breeding farm. I'm trying to get some blue hyacinths. That's why you maybe saw some in like the front. So I'm trying to get more of those. So I have this set up here, but I'll be needing to move this because this is where I'm thinking of putting kind of the farm. So that you would have like an incline up to the farm area and it would be off of this little like farmer's market. Right now you can see I'm just using this to store all of my bushes. I cannot wait for the newest update because right now it's kind of a pain to have to keep all of my bushes up just like on my island. And I want to kind of get everything, like all of the buildings and stuff arranged first before I start arranging the bushes. But what I need to do is clear out this top area. So I'm going to need some fruit so I can move the trees and we'll start with that. I do have a little like storage shed set up and I prefer doing that if I'm ever like trying to move some stuff around in my inventory because I find it a little bit easier than like going into my house and trying to control my inventory there. My favorite fruit would probably be cherries. It was my original fruit and it's the fruit that I wanted. My island's actually called maraschino based off of the cherries. So that's what I would put as my favorite fruit. But what's your favorite fruit? Your favorite fruit is pickles? That must be part of the new update or some DLC I don't have. I need to move a bunch of these trees, so I'm going to start with that. Wrong thing. Let me just eat a bunch of fruit. It's very cute. Is that a little capybara with an orange on its head? It reminds me of Peek. Peek is Peek. I agree. I love Peek. I always make sure every time they release an update to go and get all of the new achievements so I can keep my like 100% that I have in Peek. Right now I'm also working on trying to get all of the Ascent levels. Matt, I think like Ascent 4, but right now the only cosmetic that I'm missing is the Devil Horn, so I feel like I need to complete it. All right, let's eat all of these cherries. Actually, I don't know if I'll need to clear out 10 trees, so we'll do that for now. I also may flatten this like back top right area. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, let's go get a new shovel. I'm just gonna buy one. I don't feel like going and crafting one right now. And Nook's Cranny is much closer than my crafting table, so it's a lot easier to just come here and buy a new one. I sold some flowers earlier to a friend, so I'm not too worried about money right now because I way overcharged him. Don't mind the automatic curtains. Oh, it's all like floral. Very nice. Plus it's 30% off because they have their Black Friday sale going on right now. All right, let's pick up where we left off. With my pretty little shovel. It kind of matches my outfit. Okay, I'm actually happy that happened because I didn't really like the colorful one. Oh, I did not check to make sure that these don't have wasps in them, so let's just hope for the best. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more cherries. Okay. Good thing I brought him. Probably just do these last 2 trees down here and then clear off that top part as well. I guess it might even be cool if I put her house like all the way up on this like higher ledge. I'll probably still do some terraforming around it and then have the actual like farm be down here. That way I can just add a little more like visual interest with the layers. But let me at least clear those trees out up there. I'll probably end up placing some of them back, but just for the time being, I want to get them out of the way. And those tulips. I accidentally bred some black tulips. That's where the only actual like purposeful breeding that I have for any of the flowers is just the blue hyacinths that I'm trying to get. Everything else was an accident. Okay, let's see. How many more cherries do I need? 4. I like cherries in real life too. It'd probably be my favorite of all of the fruits that Animal Crossing has. I like peaches, but probably prefer cherries over peaches. Alright, so a villager house is 4x4. I'll probably have like the entrance coming up here. It'd be nice to maybe just have her house like truly just like in this back corner. And then have like an incline coming up to it right here, which the incline would be 2x4. So it'd be 2 spots here. So let's maybe dig up those spots. I like to use just like holes so I can kind of get like an estimate of like where I want to lay everything out. They don't save until the next day, so if you like want to be able to like keep them, you need to put something else up for reference. But when you're just kind of messing with stuff initially, the holes are nice because they're easy to remove. You like watermelon? Yeah, watermelon is nice. I haven't had any in a while. I live alone, so it's kind of hard to commit to getting like a whole watermelon for just myself. I don't know, maybe actually, I don't want to put it right on the edge. I want to have some room around it. I can put some like trees behind her house too to make it look like it's very kind of like, I don't know, in the woods, I guess. Maybe like back there. I could also have it, right now I have it lined up with this incline, but maybe I actually want it offset. You've spent 4 hours just placing a bridge before? Were you like terraforming, or did it just take you that long to come to a decision? That's nutty. Animal Crossing is a hard game. Yeah, you're right. Real gamers know that this is like truly the like test of skill. Honestly, my biggest struggle in this game is fishing. I cannot fish for my life. I'm constantly scaring away the fish. What do you think the hardest part of Animal Crossing is? Placing bridges, or do you think something else is harder? Okay, well now I feel like this is too far forward. So maybe I'll actually do this back here. Placing bridges and inclines in buildings because it's a pain to move them. True. That's what I'm dealing with right now is I'm like moving all of my buildings, and I'm not like skipping ahead days or anything. So it's just really been taking a while. But I know once it's all done, like it'll just be satisfying to know that I didn't like skip days or like use like treasure islands or anything. I'm trying to do this all just like all natural, I guess. So it's been a process, but it'll be fun once it's done. I still need to move a couple of my villagers into my little like plaza area. I can show you that a little bit more before I dig up all those hyacinths, because that'll be a pain as well. So obviously this is the little plaza area. I want to set up, or the canal area. I want to set up like a little plaza here. And then my plan is to put like a villager's house right here. I have a bridge that's currently in the process of being built. And then I have this kind of little like dining area down here, which will then like go out to the beach. I'm not sure what I'm going to put along here yet. You fast travel, you're a dirty cheater. I feel like fast traveling is not that bad. I feel like it's really just like the treasure islands, but like at the same time, I get why people want to do it. Like, especially like the game's been around for so long. And I know I started the game kind of later than most people. And so I know that I definitely kind of felt a little like behind starting it. So I couldn't imagine trying to like start something now. Or if you really just want to do it like for the design and the decoration, then I feel like, yeah, that's an instance where like treasure islands are very, very helpful. But I know since this is like my first island and I'm like just now doing it, like I want to at least make sure that like my very first island, I'm doing it like how you're supposed to. Oh, you do that too? Oops. No, it's fine. It's fine, Shrimp. It's fine. But this is where I plan on putting my house. You can see I've already kind of set up like the outline of the house and put up fences and everything too. And then I plan on having another villager house close to where this one is, but I'll probably move it down a little bit so that it's not blocking this bridge and it's aligned with this bridge. And then I'll have some more stuff up here. And then I also plan on having a little bit of an entrance coming up to this museum. I've been working on trying to get a full fossil of either the mammoth, the stegosaurus, or what's the one that's pretty much just like a giant pterodactyl, one of those, or even using like the motherly statue and putting that here because I'm a bit of a Roman history nerd. So I thought that that would also be cool to have set up in front of the museum. Okay, no more delaying. Let's go dig up all these hyacinths. I'm first going to maybe replant these trees somewhere else, though, because my inventory is starting to fill up. I probably could have just chopped them down. I have lots of trees, and I'm kind of running out of space to just throw them. Motherly statue goes hard. Yeah, with Romulus and Remus. Actually, I don't want to go over this way. Have some space over here. Do I? Maybe like space for one tree? Maybe two. I think I can fit another one here. Yes. Maybe try to get some more down here. No, maybe not. Okay. I do have where I've set up my money trees. I know I have some more space over there as well. I could just add more like regular trees here. These are all money trees. But I can intersperse them with some of these pine trees. That way it's clear which ones are money trees and which ones aren't. The pine trees can't be money trees. I love pine trees though. They're so cozy. I'm so excited for the Christmas season. What about you, Shrimp? Are you excited for Christmas? You love Christmas? It's cozy? Yeah, it is really cozy. I'm headed home for Christmas, and I'm from Indiana, so it's warm, or it's cold there, so it'll be like extra cozy. I'm hoping we'll get some snow, because right now I live in Texas, and we don't really get snow in Texas. And when we do, it's not cozy. It's just disastrous, because all the roads shut down, and it's just a mess. Oh, yeah, I've got some space here. Getting a little close to my orchard, but that's okay. There'd be other trees around an orchard. Space. About over here. Oh, yeah, I got space over here. I should probably put that down over here too. Or I'll put it next to the yellow one. Maybe I'll get some funky mix. I don't know what the actual like process is for a lot of them. Oh, there's some hyacinths between there anyway. Oh well. All right. Oh, I never learned the recipe that I got from Mac. Cool. Let's go back around. You're so strong picking up the trees like that. Yeah, can you tell I work out? I do agree. love to see what the villagers are just doing. This will also be another bridge. Right now I have it just set up as a land bridge. Just for ease of gameplay. Okay, I will want to set up this farm. Or my like hyacinth breeding farm, let me clarify. So I might actually put that over where I had that kind of like other farm area set up. The canal area looks cool. I'm so bad at designing stuff. Honestly, like I feel like just find like reference images. That's where I used a reference image for mine to kind of get a general idea of what I want it to look like. But I'm still missing a lot of the pieces that I need. Like I'm trying to find a blueprint for a bench that I actually like. Right now I just have like, they're all either like too fancy or like not fancy enough. Like I just want something that's like basic, like wood or iron or something. I can show you the ones that I have right now. I mean, I don't have that many benches in general. I mean, I have this cardboard couch, but that's not quite the vibe. I'd like this. I'm pretty sure this comes in a bench form, and I'd like that, or I know that there's like an all metal one that would also be nice. I'm trying to get one of those. Okay, I think most of the benches that I have are actually just ones that I can like buy. I guess I also have this, but this still is not quite the vibe I'm looking for my canal area. But yeah, the one reading that I do know is to get blue hyacinths, you want to use white hyacinths. And I saw that you want to set it up in like a grid formation. You think the cardboard couch is vibey? I don't know. I don't think it's the vibe I want for my canal. Maybe if you set up a canal, you can use it for your canal. I'd like to see that. How long have you been working on your island, Shrimp? I had an island that I worked on for like 3 years, then lost it when I got the Switch 2. Oh no. Oh, I'd be devastated if I lost my island. I know I'm not like that far along, but it's like, I don't know, like you chose each villager and that would be hard. I can see why you're using the treasure islands then if you just like lost all of that progress. I feel like I would do the same. It's like, yeah, at that point you've earned it. Okay, let's dig. This will be another 3 squares down here for the incline. Okay. All right, now let me go place these hyacinths. The nice thing is that they're also going to be put in an area where my villagers can access them, so in case I forget to water them, maybe they will. I like the castle. It's not the easiest for getting around, especially when like KK Slider's there and he just takes up like the entire center area of my plaza. Okay, let's use this as my new like hyacinth breeding area. We set up a grid. Villagers need to pull their weight around the island. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean they're only gonna like contribute like a couple $100 to the bridge? Meanwhile, I'm contributing like a couple 100,000. do I have? 3, 6, 7, 10. Okay, so I have 21. This is 12 so far. Oh, I've trapped myself. Okay, that's 17, 18. $21. I'm gonna need to re-water these. Okay, no, that one's, it looks like they're still sparkling, so I should be okay. I've been trying to do this for a few days now, and so far I've only gotten... I got 2 hyacinths from this farm, and then I got 1 more from those 2 blue hyacinths. So it's been a big work in progress. I didn't realize that it took this long. I see why people fast forward. But I have so much other stuff that I'm working on anyway, with just like trying to get all of my inclines and my bridges and all of my villagers moved. I also have like a general like vibe that I'm going for kind of like the area near my castle, where I'm still gonna have like some of my villagers living, like pretty much where all of their houses are right now. But I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for like the layout or anything like that. I'll have 4 villagers still there, so I still need to figure that out too. Yeah, you lost patience after restarting 3 times. Yeah, I feel ya. I would as well. Did I count this correctly? I think I may have. Nice! Yeah, I can do math. All right, now I'm gonna need to dig up all of this to bring it over. Do I have space for 24 slots? Yes, I do. I also gotta figure out what style fence I want to put around this. I don't know if I want to keep this same like little wooden picket fence. I don't know if I want to do something different. It's fine. What's your favorite vegetable? I'd say mine's probably the potato. Not necessarily for aesthetic purposes. I just like potatoes in real life. Pickle. I guess that's true. Pickle is actually closer to a vegetable than it is to fruit. I feel like the tomato looks the prettiest in game. And I do like tomatoes too. But I guess that's technically a fruit. And potatoes aren't even technically vegetables either, so. Culinarily, they are. French fry, exactly! You can get French fries from potatoes. That's why they're the best. I feel like potatoes in all forms are good. Like, even the only kind of pasta I like is gnocchi, which is made from potato. Actually, let me go steal that fence and see what fences I have in my inventory. French fries is the best vegetable. That's what I'm saying. Agreed. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you for the new follow, Little Raccoon. Welcome in. Let's see what fences I have. Okay, I have lots of that picket fence if I was wanting to do that. See what recipes I have. So what would look cute in like a little like garden farm kind of area? They also look nice. I feel like that could kind of even go with like the style of Shino's house. Let's go look at her house. She's kind of got that like Japanese style house. So I feel like kind of this like more Japanese style fence might look good. You love raccoons. Also the bamboo. I think I kind of like the idea of doing this rather than the picket fence. What do you guys think? Non-committal hibernator. You agree? Okay, cool. We'll go with that. I'll need to get some softwood so I can craft a bunch of it. Let me put some of this stuff back in here. Deal with maybe moving those trees back later. For now, I just want to make sure I have enough inventory space. I did some wood chopping earlier today, so I have lots of softwood. Move a few stacks over. How much we'll actually need. Did I hear a balloon? Hang on. Yes, I did! I spent so long just spamming getting a bunch of balloons because I was trying to get a very specific fall recipe and I didn't want to miss it before the season's over. Get this. Nice. Okay, let's see what it is. $30,000 bells. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping for a recipe instead. 30,000 bells is still good. The balloon master. Yeah, exactly. How's your day going, shrimp and raccoon? This might take a bit, just spamming, doing a bunch of crafting. I'm excited for the new update of just being able to like craft a bunch. Good, good, good. Enjoying the cooler weather. I know it's cooled down a bit here too. It's still hotter than I'm used to for the winter, but it's nice that I can like be wearing a sweater and not be just absolutely boiling. What about you, little raccoon? Eating lots of Thanksgiving feast leftovers. Oh, that sounds nice. I didn't really do a like traditional Thanksgiving this year. We did like biscuits and gravy and like a sausage cheese dip. That was our Thanksgiving dinner. You did biscuits too. Yeah, I feel like I guess biscuits and gravy are both common for Thanksgiving, but maybe just not in the way we had them and not the same kind of gravy. Is that enough? I know it gives you more than one. Oh. Okay, yeah, it gave me 60. That's probably enough. Biscuits are the best. That's all you need. Yeah, we did the extra like buttery ones too, and they were so good. I normally just like get them frozen, but these were at least like the raw dough. We did not hand make them ourselves. We just cooked some of the raw dough. I've also always been more of a ham person than turkey, but my family doesn't ever do ham. We also got frozen. Yeah, exactly. It's so much easier. I did make the dip by hand, so I guess there's that. Like I had to cook the like sausage and everything in it, but that was kind of the most cooking that I did. Normally I do deviled eggs. It was a lazy year. We got chicken from Winco. Oh, nice. Never had Winco. Was it like a fried chicken or like a roast chicken? Like a mixed piece bucket. Okay, so similar to like a KFC or something. Fried, nice. Honestly, that's better than roast chicken anyway. We'll just bury this again. Do you have an Animal Crossing island as well, Little Raccoon? Over Grandma's Drive. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know. I think that's part of why I've always liked ham more. I feel like it's just like juicier. I have an island, my first one, but it's not very far. Honestly, mine's not super far either. How far? It's not too far along. I want to say I got my Switch, or at least started my island maybe like 2 years ago, but then I took a long break for a while. So it's definitely still coming along. I'm not even at S tier house yet. I haven't finished the DLC. So I've still got a long way to go with this. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for these plots. I know I have 4 of each vegetable right now, but I think I maybe want to increase and do a 3x3. I don't know if I can get a fence around that. I might have to do some terraforming. Yeah, I might maybe cut off this half of the chunk. I've at least kind of figured out what villagers I want. When are they adding pickles to the game? I wonder if that's an extra item that they have that you can get, just decorative, obviously not to eat. I feel like that'd be very popular if it was. Put in your kitchen. You'd kill for that. Give the people what they want, Nintendo. I am excited that they're updating it. I thought they were just going to come out with an Animal Crossing 2 since they just released the Switch 2. So it's surprising to see that they just actually updated this game or are planning on updating this game. Obviously the update comes out in January rather than just coming out with a second one. I am still excited for a second one. I'm still just playing on my Switch 1. I don't have a Switch 2. But then once they come out with a second one, that's probably when I'll get a Switch 2. Switch to my shovel. I don't necessarily want these to be perfectly uniform, so I'm going to kind of do them a little off-center. The free update is just as big as the paid one they release. Exactly! I feel like it's so similar to the DLC. So that's why it's for anyone who bought the DLC, it's oh, you could have just waited to get kind of that for free. I mean, you'd be waiting a while. I still think the DLC is worth it, but it is crazy how similar it is with the hotel. I'm excited for the Dream Islands too. I think it'll be fun to just create kind of different themes than what you're necessarily doing in just like your normal island. Because there's like other themes that interest me, but wouldn't necessarily like go with what I currently have going on. So I think that'll be fun to get to like play around with that a bit more. It's cool. They're still updating the game. What's Dream Island? So they're planning on adding something where you can have like 3 dream islands. So you can actually do these co-op. So you can play with someone else to like create an island. But it's kind of similar to like the Happy Homes Academy where like as long as you've had an item, you can place it. You don't have to like buy it or craft it yourself. So it's really just kind of almost like a sandbox version of the game where you like don't have to like worry about money or anything. And it's like completely separate from your current island too. So I think that that'll be really fun to play around with. I know I have some friends that I can make islands with, so I think that'll be really cool. I'm gonna have to extend this cliffside out a bit. Let me go down and do that. Yeah, like a co-op creative mode. Exactly, Shrimp, exactly. But I think that that'll be really cool too. Because I really like playing around with different design styles. I'm all out of space. Just gonna drop these over here. This is why the new update will be great. I guess I can place it. That's another thing that they're adding with the new update is you can now put other stuff in your inventory that you previously couldn't, like flowers that have already grown or trees and stuff like that. Which I think that'll be a huge quality of life update so that as I'm trying to like redo this area, like how I had to replace all of those hyacinths earlier. I mean, since that I'm trying to use as like a breeding farm, I probably would have still wanted to have them there. But in general, like as I've been moving all my trees and stuff too, it's been frustrating to have to just replant them rather than just like putting them in my inventory and changing them when I want them. I was gonna go on ahead and remove this paving. So I think that'll be a nice little quality of life improvement. That's why it seems like it's a huge update, which is so surprising. I also think it's crazy that it's free, whereas I feel like the update that they're doing for like the Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing isn't that big of a change and you have to pay for that one. So I don't know, it doesn't really make sense, but I'm just happy I'm getting the free update. They're also adding some more items too, and they look nice and modern, so I'm excited for those. I've been meaning to redo my house, but I kind of wonder if I should just like wait to get some of those items. I'd like to redo some of it at least, because right now I think my house is like a rank B, and I'd like to get it to like S rank so I can unlock everything. Maybe that's what I'll work on after I'm done with this farm. It wouldn't be Nintendo if there wasn't at least a little greed. Yeah. They do make some pretty good games, though, I gotta say. I've been playing Animal Crossing since I was a kid. Had it back on the old GameCube. That's another thing that was really exciting was Kirby Air Riders. Because I played the old, like, original Kirby Air Ride on GameCube, and that was, like, my favorite game for the longest time. So I was really excited to see that Kirby Air Riders came out. I've been borrowing a Switch 2 so that I can play it since I don't have the Switch 2 myself. I wish they came out with a version of that on Switch 1. That's another reason why I'm not super eager to switch. Is that a shadow of a balloon I see? Yes. But that's why I haven't been like super eager necessarily to switch over to the Switch 2 right now, is because I have one that I can borrow. Kirby Air Ride is the best. I need the Switch 2. Yeah, I love that game. It's why I love Kirby so much, because that was like the only game I really played as a kid. Leopard mini skirt. That can go in the inventory. I'm just gonna drop it over here for now. We'll place it. Oh, it's like, is that like a pinky purple? Don't think it would quite go with my current outfit. Kirby Air Ride Lost. Yeah, it is an underrated game. That's why I was so surprised, is it didn't seem like it was that popular or that many people had heard of it. Sakurai wife is his UI designer too. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. A little power couple, I guess. That's cool. I know it was like a passion project of his as well. Like he was so excited. It made me laugh so hard. I don't know if you watched like the Nintendo Direct for it, or I guess the second Nintendo Direct for it. But when he was talking about Top Ride, like, yeah, it would be an absolute pain to add, and it wasn't a very like popular game mode, but we added it anyway. That made me laugh so hard. Like you could tell that he's just so passionate about this. Because I feel like it just like didn't get like the appreciation it deserved when it first came out. And I think part of that was, I don't think people realized that like City Trial was the best game mode. So they would try it and they would do like the Air Ride game mode or Top Ride. And they like wouldn't realize just like how great the game was. You love the Direct. He's the best. Yeah, exactly. I watched both Directs. I can't believe that they released 2 Directs for like just that game alone. But you could tell there was a lot of passion in it. It's been fun to play. I've been trying to like explore the city and like learn it, like how I had the other one like memorized. Oh, this one might be a little too close to that one back there. I think I may need to carve out that cliff a little bit more. Bring this down a little bit. So I'm also kind of losing a lot of space, like right in front too. Let me figure out. I probably want to do like a plot here and then another plot like down here. And those should be all 6 that I need. It was obvious he had played a ton already. Yeah. I know, I agree. He was so good. Am I gonna be able to place a fence right next to this incline? I guess I could always scooch the incline over one. I just don't want to plant all of this and then have to change it all again. I can go test by trying to add a fence next to my other one. Still learning my own island after all the changes. Now let's see if I can set up a fence over there. Did not mean to do that. You want to live in that castle? I know, I like the little castle elements. Okay, so it lets me add one right next to it, so that's okay. Because it doesn't let you build a house right here. I learned that. I had to shrink my river a little bit to make room for Mac's house. I know it took me so long to figure out which castle exterior I wanted. I like bought a bunch of a different kind because I was convinced that I wanted the gray exterior and then had to pay Cyrus to change it all to this like tan exterior instead. So I ended up just spending like so much money because I was so indecisive about which castle I wanted. But it looks so nice. Gotta get that, of course. Nice. I miss a lot of them, not gonna lie. Gold nugget, nice. That's awesome. Okay. Let me bring this out just a little bit. I do want to make sure I still have enough space for like a little farmer's market area up here, but I should. I still have like this whole area over here as well. And I can obviously just fill in this pond if I need to. Sniped, yeah. I've gotten better at using the slingshot, but I've still missed quite a few. Oh, did not mean to do that. We can probably just curve this one out. Need to make sure that that's enough space up there for not only the plot, but also the fence around it. That'll be okay. Don't want to eat into too much of this lower area. I just need to make sure I can, like, if these are surrounded by fences, that I can still easily get around them. These may actually have to be scooched over one. In which case I'm going to need to carve out that cliff a little bit more. Add a little more land right here. Just to modify the cliff because of the tree. Great. Okay. I think I'm just going to chop this one down. Thing. Sometimes you just gotta bring out the big boy. You can always get more saplings and fruit and stuff if I need to replant it. Also gonna move this Cosmo. Cosmos were my starter flowers, and it's probably my least favorite flower. What would you say your favorite flower in the game is? Do you have a favorite flower? Tulips. I love them in real life too. Yeah, I really want to see like the tulip fields like in the Netherlands. It looks so pretty. It was pretty seeing them in Wicked as well. I saw Wicked last night. I can't believe they like actually just like planted that many tulips just for the movie. Like poppies. Yeah, that's why they have that. I think they're called like windflowers, but the red ones look just like poppies. I have some set up here. Now I gotta go run over and show them. I've always loved poppies as well. And the red windflowers look just like them. Are these what you're talking about, little raccoon? Yeah, the windflowers. Exactly. Yeah, I know. I feel like the red ones look just like poppies. Anyway, so we'll probably change around a lot of the flowers that I have here, but I know that I want to keep those. I don't know if they'll still be in that exact same spot, but I definitely want to make sure that I have them. Let's scooch each of these over a little bit. Don't need to scooch the back one. I just want to make sure I can like, once these have fences and stuff around them, I need to still be able to walk through. I know some people don't care as much about that. This tree is also going to need to get chopped down. Do I even have enough? Yeah, I can hold all that. Okay. That would be nice if they also had another like inventory slot upgrade, but I feel like once they make the changes with being able to like store things in your like house inventory, it probably won't be as necessary. You want to get different colored tulips, but the breeding process is a pain. I know, I'm debating if I want to do like a tulip field somewhere, especially like I feel like that'd be really pretty near the castle. But yeah, after trying to breed these blue hyacinths, it made me realize just what a pain it is. I have white, yellow, red, orange, and black right now. I don't think I would use like black because that's just not really like a natural color for the tulips. I'd want to do like colors that you would like actually just see for them. So I don't know that I would do the black, but I'd use the other ones, but I'd want to get like blue as well. I assume there's a pink because there's pink for like the other flowers. Okay, I'm gonna need to, I think, increase this a little more. Would it be better to just do one of these one back? No, I feel like with the fences, I want to be able to come through this area. This is all gonna be very, very tight. I don't even know if I'll be able to. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to increase this cliffside a bit more. Let me go down first. Okay, that's the control. You could always go to one of your treasure islands, Shrimp, since you're already planning on using those. Not me to place one there. Gotta angle this. There we go. Apparently there's an advanced science to tulip breeding in real life as well, and the Netherlands has a bunch of scientists dedicated to just tulip breeding. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I know, weren't they like used as like currency at one point? So I guess it makes sense that there's like a lot of science behind it. That would be a sweet job. And imagine being like a tulip specialist. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, I think that should hopefully be enough space. I want to be a tulip scientist. I know, me too. Chose the wrong field, dang. Okay, that might be tight. I may scooch that. I think that means I'm gonna need to extend the cliff again. Have room around this for also a fence. Yeah. This is why I like to dig the holes, because there's a lot of trial and error. I guess really it's just important that I can like run through like this. It's like I don't care as much about like getting into the little like crevices here and stuff. But just be able to like easily walk through it in general. Let me push that cliff out one more. The whole method is smart. Thanks. Like it's just easy so that you can make sure that like everything's set up how you want it and you have enough space before you start putting everything down. And I mean, for these plants, I need to dig holes for them anyway. I guess you don't need to, but it makes it easier just to make sure they're being placed in the right spot. And we'll do that. All right, now let's try putting the fence around them. Start with this one back here. It should... Oh, it does not curve itself. Okay, I know some of the fence types do, so maybe this one doesn't. This might be a little harder than I thought with the trees here and stuff then. Hang on. Okay. I'm cooking. Maybe not. Maybe I need to chop down another tree. Okay, in real life that would have broken my fence, but we're all good. I'm just gonna pick up these two. I don't have enough inventory space to pick them all up. All right, let's go back to building the fence. I feel like the fences can be pretty tricky. Remove that for now. Try placing one, if I can, right here. Yes, just like that. If I do that, can I build it back this way? Yes. one here. Okay. This is seemingly working. I'm used to playing The Sims, where doing fences and stuff is a lot easier than it is in this game. Okay. That's too far forward. See if these connect if I place one here. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Which Sims do you play? I play Sims 4. I like having all of like the modern stuff. I do wish that it's had like all of the like color picking that you get with Sims 3. I don't know why they didn't implement that in Sims 4. It's really frustrating. I don't know if I'll be able to place something in that corner. I won't. So I'll actually have to carve that down. EA wants to charge you money for it. I'm not surprised. It was just nice because then, like, if you liked the shape of an item, you could change it to whatever color you wanted. Whereas, like, now you're limited. We're like, okay, I might like the shape of a bed, but it doesn't have, like, the exact same shade of red that I'm looking for. Especially because they don't have, like, cohesiveness throughout their stuff either. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Okay, yeah, it fixed it for me. Like, I tried to do a build where I was, like, using a bunch of red because I never build with red. So I figured it would be a good challenge for me the other day. And I was just struggling so much because there's so many different shades of red in that game. I don't know if you'll be able to walk through this at all, actually. I could take these down to, like, 2x2 plots instead. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't look as realistic. Like, why would you have that few of crops? I could even do like a 2x3. Like, make them narrower. So once I place the fence around this one, I mean, you won't be able to get through any of this, like, at all. I'll try. Let me try this one, and then I'll maybe decide from there. Because, yeah, I think this is going to completely block your access to this back one. Oh my gosh, and it's doing funky stuff. Yeah, I may need to take this down so that I just do a 2x3 instead. Because right now I think it's just taking up too much space. Because it's effectively taking up like a 5x5 plot. Just to have like a 3x3 set of plants. What do you think? I can try doing... I'd probably do it on this side. But I can try doing like this instead. See how that looks. Oh, not what I was trying to do. I hear a balloon. Is it gonna disappear if I pop it on these holes? Guess we'll find out. No. Okay, cool. Give me. Iron nuggets, nice. Change this so it's front. Wait here, I can save a little inventory space there. I did it like that instead. Oh, that looks kind of silly though. Obviously I don't want to like fully enclose it. Because then you can't access it at all. I guess I could have the access point be like on the side. So you can still like get in. LOL, you did not hear it. Yeah, so I really, really wanted the mushroom partition because I've seen where people have used it and it like kind of makes it look like a bush. I'll show you what the recipe looks like. So I really, really wanted it, but it's a fall recipe and we're obviously, running out of time where it's fall. So I spent a really long time just like constantly like resetting my like balloon timer by like going into a building, talking to someone and coming back out. And then if you do that, a balloon can spawn every like 5 minutes. So I spent so long doing that just to get this mushroom partition. Then the brown color, it looks kind of weird, but in the full white color, it looks really cool. And then the full green, it looks cool as well. So I spent a long time just so that I could get this single recipe because I wanted to make sure I got it before November ends because then you can't do it. Balloon training. Exactly. Like I've figured out the tricks because what happens is the balloons themselves will spawn in on any minute that ends with a 4 or a 9. And then at the beginning of the day, your balloon will always come from one beach. And at the end of the day, it will come from a different beach. I think like 6 p.m. is maybe like the cutoff time for that. So I was just like, you would need to make sure that you then go to the beach at that time and then it spawns off the coast. So then after a minute, it will hit your beach. So you can expect to see it at like the 5-minute mark or the 0-minute mark is when you can then expect to see the actual like balloon come onto your beach. But yeah, I spent a really, really long time doing just that. Just so that I could get the exact recipe that I wanted. The things we do for our islands. Did either of you do the Thanksgiving or Turkey Day event yesterday? I know I tried to do it, and when I finally got all of the ingredients, it was 12:01, like 1 minute past midnight, and that's when they shut down. So as soon as I got all of the ingredients I needed, I ran out of time, and I like went out of my way to get like all of the secret ingredients and everything too. It was so frustrating. I got all of the like initial recipes, I just didn't get any of them with like the secret ingredients. Couldn't be bothered, TBH. I just bought the recipes afterwards. And you see, I spent all that time doing it and I still had to buy the recipes afterwards. So I think you may have made the smart decision there. I'm just debating if I want to push this over one more so that like you can get through here because you can't right now. Yeah, I think I probably should. Continue building the fence. Doing this blind. Nice. Nope, not in the right spot. There we go. Oh, you still can't get through this? Oh no. It would be like that. Yeah, you're not gonna want to have to go all the way around it. Let's see. I could eat into this a bit more so I can scooch this over one. Do you have a favorite holiday? I mean, mine would definitely be Christmas. That's why I'm really excited for like the holidays coming up. I I feel like, I don't know, it's like not even a competition. Like I feel like anyone who says like Christmas isn't their favorite holiday, I mean, either has like something specific for why they don't like Christmas, like something bad has happened. But otherwise it's like, I feel like you're just trying to be different. I don't know. I mean, Halloween, I get like the spooky vibe is fun. But I feel like Christmas is just so hard to beat. It's just like the vibes of it and everything. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas is great. I had awesome ones growing up. What did you usually do for Christmas? Halloween is also top tier. I did always like dressing up in like costumes growing up. That was always a lot of fun. We would wake up at 2 a.m. and the kitchen was full of snacks / stockings, and then wait till 9 a.m. for presents. I know we would always like wake up at 6 a.m. and we weren't allowed to go downstairs because all of the bedrooms were like upstairs on the second floor. And so we would just like wait on the stairs until our parents were to wake up, and then we would actually be able to go downstairs. So we would all be like waking up at 6 a.m. and then try to like be as loud as possible to wake up everyone else as we were just sitting on the stairs. We'd always have to like go in and like jump on my brother's bed because he would always want to sleep in. I have 3 siblings, so there were a lot of us. Got to sneak down and eat Santa's cookies and make the parents think Santa is real. Oh no. I always like decorating like Christmas cookies as well. I was the youngest, so we kind of like stopped a lot of those traditions when I was still pretty young. So I think when I was like, maybe like 14, 15 years old, like, you know, an older kid, I convinced my entire family to do a lot of that again because I just felt like I didn't get enough of that as a kid. So we did like an Easter egg hunt and decorated cookies for Santa and all of that stuff. And meanwhile, it's like my oldest sibling was like 20. I think that this will be better. Worried this might be tight. Let me add the fence here and we can see. Okay, you can still get through it. That's good enough for me. Okay, I'm gonna need to put... Oh, that can't be curved there. I'm gonna need to go down and change that. We had Santa visit one time as a young kid, and apparently no one knew he was coming or who he was. He was Santa. That's what that sounds like to me. I still remember, I was always such a night owl, like even when I was a kid. And I remember one time when I lost my tooth and I put it under my pillowcase, you know, as you do when you're a kid. And then my mom comes in and I was like still awake. I was laid in bed, but I was still awake. And I was just like, what are you doing? She's like, I just came in here to say goodnight and that I love you. She just like gave me a kiss and then left. I was on to her. My parents are actually the ones in denial. Yeah, maybe. That's where you see like the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen, where like even the parents don't believe in him, which like doesn't make sense if you think about it, because like how would all the presents get there? Also Elf. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't get the movies where it's like even the adults don't believe in Santa, because it just doesn't logically make sense. No way, didn't know it was getting a sequel. Polar Express 2? It's been so long since I've seen the first one. Yeah, I hope they keep the same weird animation style. Oh, with the like uncanny valley. All right. Okay, cool. I'm okay if this cuts off, like if you have to go around here to get to like this other part, but I want to make sure you can at least still get through. Oh my goodness, I need to add more there too. Hang on. It's a Christmas we watch for sure. I know, I'll have to watch it this year. Get some hot cocoa. That's like the one thing I do remember from it is that like hot chocolate song. Saw it in theaters and was like transfixed. Oh, I didn't even realize it was like in theaters, but I guess that makes sense. I feel like all movies back then were, you're so used to like streaming platforms now. Yeah, I know, I'll have to make some hot chocolate and watch it. This is what I want. Dude. I made you actually make some more fence. I thought I would have too much. Will this work with these two next to each other? Connecting them? What if I do this? Oh. That's not quite what I was going for here. I could scooch this one up one. That would probably be easier than carving out more of this. Though I have space here. But then how would you enter? I don't think you'd be able to enter. At least not easily. So maybe I move this one up one. Let me go build some more fence first, though. You could taste it watching it, like all the food from Over the Hedge. Oh my gosh, I remember that movie. We like Hammy the squirrel, and they were like trying to steal all the food from the hibernating bear, but then he wanted it back. I feel like that was one of those movies where like only you had ever heard of it. You know? I hear the balloon. Nice. Wrong thing. Lily pad table. Oh, what does this look like? Oh, that's cute. I could actually use that. It would go good or go like well with some like the Nordic stuff. Let's make more of that fence. Oh man, now it's I gotta go back to it. It is. What was your favorite movie growing up? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh, I loved that. That was one of my favorites. And I feel like I watched the movie Ella Enchanted probably hundreds of times. So I feel like I kind of have to give it to that. I also really liked the Ice Age movies. Ratatouille. Ratatouille is also really good. I haven't seen that in a while. I really wanted to go on the Ratatouille ride last time I was at Disney, but the wait for it was 3.5 hours, and I just could not justify that. Still holds up so well. Okay, I'll have to watch it again. I do, anytime I have any sort of fruit with cheese, I always think about the scene of him eating cheese with a grape. Ice Age was great too. Sid is hilarious. I I don't know why I liked those movies so much. I feel like it's just one of those things that like my family watched just so much. Like whenever we would go on long car rides, we would always watch movies in the car. And that was one that I feel like we would watch a lot. We'd watch like Scooby-Doo Zombie Island a lot too. I remember that one. Manny was the reluctant protagonist. Yeah, true. Thought I heard a balloon. Had to double check. I can't miss a single one. You never know when I'll get the perfect DIY for a bench. Bring back the uncanny animated movies. Yeah, honestly, Shark Boy and Lava Girl was kind of like that too with George Lopez. I mean, it wasn't like animated, but it was uncanny for sure. Now that's a horror movie. Oh no, will I still be able to get in here? Hang on. Oh no. Elijah Wood, Frodo, isn't it randomly? Oh, wait. Was he? I remember him in Spy Kids. Was he in... Oh, you are talking about Spy Kids. Okay, I thought you were still talking about Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yeah, he was the guy in Spy Kids. He was like #1 or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have to scooch this one to the right. You know what they say, measure once, what, like build twice, measure twice, build once? Except for me, I'm doing it like 20 times. You know, I remember him being the guy. I loved the Spy Kids movies with like the giant thumbs. Like all the fun little gadgets. I forget which one it was. Which one was the one with Steve Buscemi? I feel like that one was my favorite one. And the one where they were like in the video game was cool too. I think it was Spy Kids too. I forgot he was in it, LOL. Yeah, he had like the most like iconic line. Like maybe God too stays in heaven because he fears what he made. Or something like that. Okay, yeah, I hear and I see the balloon shadow. Gotta get it, gotta get it. Gotta catch them all. Mushroom wand? What does that look like? It just looks like you're holding a mushroom. Oh, I need star fragments for it. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if it like works the same way as like the one where you can like change clothes. Need to put together a Spy Kids marathon. Honestly, yeah, that sounds like fun. Get like fun, nostalgic snacks too. What was your favorite snack as a kid? Hot dogs and Cheese Whiz. don't get me wrong, I love a hot dog. I don't know that I've ever had it with Cheese Whiz. I used to put shredded cheese on it. Now I just prefer a simple like hot dog with ketchup. And even then I do the turkey dogs. I'm kind of weird like that. Cheese Whiz is so good. Never had that. Gotta do it now. I remember my sister really liking Cheese Whiz growing up, but I don't think I ever really ate any. My fave was chicken in a biscuit? What is that? Like you're talking about just like the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits? Like what? I don't know. I grew up in the Midwest, so that may have been something we did not have. This is gonna work. It's just one struggle after another. Okay, I can scooch this one to the left more. Yep. Okay, so just like that. Was it like specifically the Chick-fil-A kind, or was it something you would get at the store? Oh, it was the chicken flavored crackers. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Ones that were kind of like goldfish, but they were like, I feel like lighter, like they were kind of like a white color and shaped like chicken. I don't remember exactly where my holes were. I wanted to do this. I think I'll need to change this. I don't know if I can build a fence around that. Oh, it's Chick-fil-A, yeah. We'll try. Remember Lunchables though? Oh, I still eat Lunchables. They're so good. They just look the perfect. My mom would never let us have kid cuisine. One of my siblings once burned their mouth on the corn while eating kid cuisine, so my mom just like swore it off. We always wanted it, but she would never let us have it. I was always jealous of the kids with them. Yes, exactly. Those little snack packs with crackers and cheese too. Yeah, I still get the Lunchables with like the ham and cheese. And like I like the pizza. The nachos are good too. I liked Uncrustables too. They don't have it anymore, but I really liked the grilled cheese Uncrustables. Okay, yeah, I can't do that there. Did you ever have Totino's pizza? I had Totino's pizza rolls. I ate those a lot. The rolls are good, yeah. I always liked the cheese ones and pizza bagels. I liked pizza bagels. All right, I think. Oh wait, did I still have? Oh yeah, I still need to finish this one. Okay. Okay, I think this is all fully walkable. You can even fit through there. Yeah, I guess since the fences would connect if you left it unwalkable, it kind of forced me to actually make it walkable. Oh, you can even like walk out in front. We love a walkable community. Yes, we do. It's hard to find here in Texas, but man, do I try. Okay, let's plant these actual plants now. So I gotta figure out how I want to arrange them. I'm gonna do the more like colorful ones in front. Oh, I also don't have... Are you kidding me? Why would it put it there? Okay. might just put it where you're standing and not in the like specific hole. Oh wait, actually, I want to make these dirt first. Do I do the dark dirt or the light dirt? I did the lighter dirt for the orchard. I don't know that this is gonna look right unless I tear down the fence and redo it. We'll see what this looks like with just this inside square. I feel like this might look weird. Yeah, I feel like I want the dirt to go all the way around. What do you guys think? Do you think I should tear down all of the fences, put the dirt there, and then replace the fences? I just feel like it looks weird with like the grass coming into part of it. I'll try doing one. You could put a different colored path below the fences. I feel like I'd want to do the dirt below them. The only problem is I can't do it with the fences currently placed there. So I'm trying to figure out if I should leave it like this or take down the fence so that I can put a path there. Because I feel like I'd want it to be like this dirt so that it's just like fully extending around it. Like here, I can do like what the, oh no, not that. I can show you like what the front would look like. If I can get this angle right. So it would look like this, except I would do it all the way around, not just on the front. But I guess I don't know if I like that that extends past it. If I did a different color, which one would I want to do? I don't know. Actually, I don't know, because then it'll give you that like random ring. Like, because it like, if you ever try... I can show you. If you ever try to do like two different paths next to each other, at least if you're doing like these paths, like what it'll do is it'll put a random strip of grass in between them. So if I did like a different path underneath just the fence area, you would then just have this like random strip of grass in between them. You like the dirt just inside. Okay. Yeah, I think I agree with you. And that saves me a lot of time, which just another minor benefit. I think it makes sense too. I feel like you would put the fence in like the grass area surrounding a farm, but I'm not really a farm girl, despite being from Indiana. So I'm not quite sure, but I feel like it would make more sense to have the fence be located in the grass anyway. Like that. Okay, let me also get some of these tomatoes so that I can plant them to fill in the full lot. Nope, not the carrot. Plant one. Alright, and let me water these. There we go. I want to water all 3. I guess that will technically make this top left one grow 3 tomatoes instead, but it's fine. I should probably update them so that they're all like the max tomato. Okay, for this next one, I think I'll do the pumpkins, because that's kind of the other like colorful one. I guess the carrots are as well, but I feel like the pumpkins are a little bit cuter. So we'll do the pumpkins in this one. wish they made it be so that these paths would also like go all the way to like the edge of their box. Like what you can get with like the custom paths. Okay. Imagine that's how you actually planted pumpkins. You just drop the whole pumpkin in the hole. That would be crazy. Alrighty. For this one, let's do potatoes. No reason in particular with this one. Just want to kind of switch between doing the colorful and less colorful ones a little bit. Dirt. Yeah, I use pretty much only custom paths for that reason. Yeah, the problem is you can't plant on custom paths. So if you want to be able to plant there, then you can't use it. Because I actually have a custom path that is like a dirt swatch. But you can't plant anything in it, which is so frustrating. Especially like even if I wanted to just put like flowers or something in there, you can't. Let's plant these potatoes. All right. Oh, we gotta water them. I'll have to remember to water them tomorrow too. I never water my plants. I only do if I'm specifically trying to get them to grow. That's why I know it's like if you water them, you can get like 3 like vegetables from them instead of 2. I also just like never really tend to cook much in this game. I know you can like cook and like give it to your villagers, like use it for like staging. But I don't know. I feel like there's not that much of a purpose to it. I think you can sell it too and like make a decent amount of money from it, like more than you would from the raw ingredients. Apparently it's worth a lot of money. Really? Interesting. I wonder if that would be worth it then. Because so far I've only ever cooked something if I'm just trying to like use it as like a prop in like one of my restaurants that I've set up or something. I guess I should try selling something and see if it's worth a lot. I bet it changes per recipe too. Like I would imagine some of the ones where you're like using like fish or something are probably worth a decent amount. Just sell the crops raw. That's cool. The plants actually grow and yield crops. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool that they added it from like the original Animal Crossing games. 'Cause I don't think they had that in the original. They added it in a free update. Okay, so yeah, they didn't have it in the original. Interesting. I wasn't sure if I just maybe just didn't realize it since I was a child when I played it. I feel like there's so much that you learn about like your favorite games once you grow up and you're like, I never even realized that that was a thing. Like, even with Kirby Air Ride, I realized that there were like a bunch of like arenas that like we just never unlocked because we didn't know how to unlock them. You realize games were hard. You were just bad at games. Honestly, I'm still kind of bad at games. I feel like you also just like learn different strategies to games too that you just like don't really think of like when you're a kid. I remember when I played Kirby Air Ride, like all I was trying to do was just like find the pieces to unlock the really cool ships rather than like actually just getting the power-ups. So if I didn't end up unlocking the cool ship, I then had no power-ups and I just didn't do very well. Games are definitely harder as kids, but also I had way more patience for the randomest games. Yeah, I do think that's true. Like, I feel like there's a lot of games where I'm like, man, I can't believe I really just, like, sat there for that long and did that. I mean, to be fair, I feel like as a kid, there was just, like, less to do. At least if you're, like, a similar age to me. I know it's, like, you didn't have... At least, like, with me, it's not like I really, like, went on the internet much when I was a kid. So it's, like, video games were kind of, like, the thing to do. We were so deprived of content, we'd put 200 hours into Cool Mats games. Oh, yeah. I played a lot of the... Oh, gosh, what was it? Like... Lava Boy and Water Girl? Water Girl and Lava Boy? Like on Miniclip? Heat Gaming. Oh, yeah, I played that one too. Yeah, exactly. I really liked Raft Wars was another one on there. The Temple one. Yeah. Like, I know Bonnie and Clyde. I played that. I mean, obviously, there was also just Club Penguin. But even with those, I feel like I didn't get to play them too much because, like I said, like, I had a lot of siblings. And so we'd all, like, be fighting over who would get to use our mom's computer. Polytropia. I think I played that a little bit. I definitely didn't get as much into that one. Or maybe I'm thinking of Pop Tropica. Is that also a game? We'd go to the public library. Yeah, we just like, I wasn't like, I couldn't walk there. Otherwise, I probably would have. Also, if I was like really young or something. Because I lived like a few miles away from our public library. Okay. And I'm also going to want another incline coming up like here. I'll probably just like keep those parallel to each other. So we like come up here and you have like this little farm area. Want to set up paths for these. And then that's obviously how you would then get up to Shino's house. Neopets. Oh, I loved Neopets. RuneScape. I played that like, I think like once or twice. I didn't get as much into RuneScape. We didn't have a computer, so the public library was the place to be. That makes sense. Yeah, we would use it. It was my mom's work computer, so we would just use it for gaming. RuneScape still holds up. I've heard. I know a lot of people still play it. So nostalgic. That's a truth. Like, does it hold up because it holds up, or does it hold up because it's nostalgic? Because I feel like a lot of games just kind of hold up because they're nostalgic. It's honestly fun, yeah. So it just like holds up, holds up. I feel like I'm not even speaking the English. Maybe I'll have to give it a try. I remember playing it with my neighbor. Sorry, I have to like lock in to figure out how this custom path works. They're so helpful, but sometimes they can be so confusing. I do hate when you're just trying to pick something up and it removes the custom paths. I don't get it because like it doesn't do that with like the in-game paths. It's just the custom ones. I feel like they're like punishing us for just like trying to add more to the game. I don't know why they did that. It's so frustrating though. I agree. It's just one tile. Yes. So I'll need to use this one. Oh, that does not look right. And it's not like horribly off, but it looks a little off. Actually, no, it's not super noticeable. It's just these like random like spikes on the edge, like what's right there. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but it kind of just looks like grass a little bit. Oh, here, let me fill that spot in. I also hear another balloon. Be below me. Let's check it out. Can't miss a single one. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice. Oh no. How can you even hear that? I've trained my ears. I don't think you understand how long I spent just trying to get as many balloons as I could. 5 clay. All that for 5 clay. Okay, well, I'm still gonna at least go buy another slingshot. A lot of times I confuse the noise of the balloon with the crickets, though. So it's not always perfect, but I've tried to, like, tune into that. I guess I could have just bought the regular one. I did not need to buy the one that's 1700, but oh well. The directional audio with the headphones probably also helps. My thing. Hang on. If this... Okay, this is 2 tiles. So this I can just do like normal. So I can do that there. This one here. Playing Animal Crossing with surround sound is the only way. This is actually my first time doing it, and it's crazy. I didn't even realize that it had like directional audio as like an option. So it is kind of wild to actually hear it. Like when you're standing by a waterfall, you can like tell which side like the waterfall is on. It's crazy. I'm used to just like either playing with no audio or just like the audio out loud directly from the Switch. Did not mean to do that. I wanted to put that like here. Actually, I don't know that I want it there anyway. Does it need to go here? No, I don't think I use this one here at all. Yeah, let me fix that last one. Getting too confident. This, I think, is just one tile. Yes. Okay, so I need to use this one there. Then this one here. And this little skinny one here. Okay, nice. And then this opens out further. I can do that right there, yes. Oh, actually, I probably want to curve this one so it goes up here. So I probably actually want to use this one there. Yeah, like that. Okay. I know I'm not like optimizing it by putting all of this exact pattern here first and doing all of that, but that honestly I feel like requires just more brain power than I have. Alrighty. Let's do the other side. Brain goes off when playing Animal Crossing. I feel like my brain is like working in overdrive right now, but it's just not enough. It's not off. It's just not there anyway. All right. Yeah, how I want to like finish this off. Maybe like this. Oh, no, not right there. Actually, yeah, maybe right there. I don't know why I doubted the game. And then we would need to do like this here. Oh, is this gonna look silly? Hang on. Let's see how this looks. Hang on. It might look weird. I think I have an extra space here. I might bring that down first before going in, and let's see how that looks. If I do that there. Relatable, yeah. This here. And that there, like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Then once I place Shino's house up here, I can kind of figure out what to put around it. Because I'm obviously going to want to put like some decorative items and like trees and some flowers and stuff. But I feel like I want to get her house down first. I may also, now that I've like taken this in, I may end up scooching it back. But I'll, like, when I place it, I can see kind of how that looks and then decide from there. I think this looks pretty good. A little farm area. Oh, I also did get a windmill. So let me go grab that and then I can place that. I'm also gonna grab the stuff that I had just sitting over here so I can put it in my inventory. That skirt kind of looked like a lamp. I think I just heard the waves. I thought I heard a balloon. I locked in so quickly. Yeah, I think I can do the music request from KK Slider. Let me go grab the windmill first. Then that could be fun to do. I do love the music in this game. Alright, let's put some stuff away first. Do you guys have a favorite song in the game? Or we go to KK, give us a show. Okay, yeah, let me put this stuff away and then I'll grab my windmill. There it is. All right. One of the early morning songs. Do you have a favorite like KK Slider song? KK, you want KK Comrade? Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I'm his #1 fan? Let's hear it. Any requests? It's up to you. I'm in a mood. Give me that one song. Oh, okay. I don't actually get to like say which specific song. But do we want to feel good, a little grumpy, laid back, or a little blue? Feel good? Okay, we can let's listen to a feel good song. KK Calypso. He's just all locked in. He told me to sit down just for us to all stand up together. Dancing in your room, I know, right? Imagine this in a sold out stadium IRL. It'd be really fun if they just got like a man dressed in like a KK Slider suit and just like had him singing this. They could have people dressed in like all the villager costumes too. I know, I'd want to go to that. That would actually be a lot of fun. Well, you'd be there with like a bunch of other people who love the game, and I feel like that would be the fun part of it. Gonna have to sing this one in my car. They need to do concerts. Yeah, that would be funny. Get a bunch of the like favorite villagers there too. Yakuza has a musical apparently? The dramatic ending. Nice. I can see why they're all big fans. Give us a KK Slider concert. Exactly. They do Stardew Valley concerts as well. Yeah, that's crazy. How do they put it on? Do they just have like an orchestra there or something? Yeah, an orchestra? Oh, that's cool. Alright. I have the windmill. Should I place it back here? Or should I like go up and place it in this area? Up by where her house is gonna be. Let's see what this windmill looks like. We could like put it up here. Lower level? Okay. Back behind here. Oh, did he give me that song too? AK Calypso. I'll have to see if that's a new one. Back. I wish you could angle things. I feel like that looks good. I know there's also the like wheat decoration. I only have one right now, but I should order more because I feel like that would be fun to put some of that up around the farm. Let me go order some of those. I ordered 3 books earlier, so I can only order 2 more things, but I can at least start that process. Always gotta check and see if there's anything in the recycling. Nothing I want. Shopping, I believe. Just called wheat. Yes, wheat field. Oh, $1,300. Okay. I think yeah, okay, so that puts me at my limit. Alrighty. Okay, so I'll have to wait to get those tomorrow, and I can maybe put them up near the windmill and kind of intersperse them. Maybe decorate with like some of those, as well as some flowers. I think that's probably where I will leave us off for today. Once I can move her house, we can work on like some more of the decoration actually around it. But right now it's a little tough when I don't have her house there. So I think that's kind of all that we can do for today. But thank you guys for joining in. I know I had a blast. Can't wait to do it again. Thank you. Bye guys.